Now if you scroll down a little bit,
Go down.
now you see the areas in red. To get the temperature correction table and the individual temperature correction, we must populate that information. So for this, let's say that this was built in 2016 for a year, and we'll say that the oil temp is 30 degrees.
Do you have an Apple nameplate value? Maybe we can use that. Anything? Yeah. If you have, then it's much better to, I think, use that.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah. Huh?
What about? So the question is temperature correction, does it use ambient temperature? When you look at the tables, no, it just uses your oil temp. Yeah, just guess, say 30 degrees. So, there we go. Now if you scroll down in the table, you will see that now we have this correction factor that comes from the table that's based on the year of manufacture, the oil temp, the line-to-line voltage, and the kVA. Okay. In this part here, we can define. We can define which test sections we want to perform. We're going to focus on overall, but we can do bushing, C1, C2. Let's enable hot collar. So go ahead and click on hot collar. And then TTR, because I know those, and exciting current, because that's what we want to talk about today. On the form here, we have a hookup diagram. And let's say we're doing high side tests. So this will tell you how to short the bushings, where to put your high voltage lead, where to put your red measure lead, and obviously where to put your ground. Okay, so you can close out of that. And what we are going to do is enable this DFR for CHL. So if you click on that there, okay, what this is going to do is test this from 1 to 470 hertz. And if you remember what I was discussing previously, when you are looking at power factor, so this is PF or DF, and this is frequency. Let's say this is hertz. As you go up in frequency, or rather as you go down, you tend to see power factor that goes either flat or up like this. When we do the DFR sweep, since we're on this standard, we should see something like this. But if we see something like this on a transformer where power factor is going up, it means that you have moisture somewhere in the transformer, and you should do more testing to figure out where that moisture is. So I just want to enable that there so that way we can run these tests and you can see what we're going to do. If first, could you please click on settings and say factory settings for load settings. Yeah, click on that there. I just wanted to make sure that we get everything in here. Is your test frequency 50? I believe so, yes. Okay. Go ahead and say save settings for all forms. Okay. And we have multiple tests enabled, which is okay. That means we are going to do the CHG plus CHL, CHG, and CHL tests when we click on row number 1. So go ahead and click on row number 1. Now there, it automatically detects the delta over USB. If you use Ethernet, it will also show up in there. Did that go away? Go ahead and click cancel.
Cancel. Yeah, wait for the information and the serial number.
Firmware installed on the Delta must be upgraded.
TC and everyone is not communicated.
Oh, it's
So
the
we
version
initialize
of
the lock.
RTD.
It's the lines lock.
No, that shouldn't be. You shouldn't have to update.
But that's the old version.
Yeah, that it should not have to upgrade the firmware. Go ahead and click cancel there. I'm just going to restart the unit.